Cool. So today's training is going to be a very simple one. I know it's admin based, but I believe that we can all benefit from this. So we all use the same system called Winforms that we take listings from, that we write offers on, but there's always an efficient way to do it. Now we have multiple what's called templates within Winforms and CAR. But I want us as agents to be able to understand what a template is so we can create any custom template that we want. Even though the admin staff has done them or updates them, I want us to be able to rely on ourselves to be able to do this as well, just so we make it efficient. So for the sake of today, I'm going to just create a sample custom template for myself that has to do with seller listings. Okay, just so you know, and this is going to be the same template that you can copy with your own information in your own Winforms. So I'm going to click on templates, right? Then I'm going to click on, remember I'm on dashboard, click templates, click new, okay? Click new listing, and I'm going to name the template. I'm going to say Fred said seller listing taken, whatever you want to call it, so you know it's yours. Residential, auto apply. Do not automatically apply this template to the transaction. That's all you want to do, right? Click save. Then I'm going to add the right documents that I'm going to need on any seller listing that I'm going to take. So what do I need on a seller listing? I'm going to need a residential listing agreement, right? Exclusive. I'm going to need an SELM form, which is a seller exclusion. I'm going to need a representative capacity in case it's under a trust, LLC, etc. So seller representation. This is what I take on those. Oh, by the way, one more, just in case, AVIDs, right? So ideally, you want to get your AVID done at the appointment or at the photos or anything. So now that I'm within the template, okay, I'm going to go into the form and I'm going to pre-fill in a certain amount of things, because our documents can be pre-filled in to make it a lot easier, so we can save time, right? Keller Williams Realty is my broker of record. 019265151 is the broker's number. Mine is 014233187. Fred said, right? And it's going to save all of this information over and over and over again. Address I'm not going to put. I'm just saving the template, right? Date I'm not going to put either, right? Information I'm not going to put here. Commission, I'm going to pre-fill in a template, right? 60 days. These are things that we always have on my listings, right? We're going to offer at least 2.5% of the MLS of the 6%, pre-filled in, okay? Over here, we put $395 transaction coordination and compliance fee, okay? Pre-filled in. We're going to put in here CRMLS, which is our main MLS for us, at least, that we put in there. Nothing else we pre-fill in, okay? Everything else is basic information. I'll pre-fill in my address. It's already in there, okay? Provide TA 92604. Boom. Telephone number 949-274-3733. Fred at fredsaidgroup.com. The RA number's in there. Perfect. Advisory, I'm going to keep blank. I don't have the address yet. My information is here. DRA number's here. On this one, it requires a fax. Our OC fax number. We have an LA fax number as well. Believe it or not, we still have fax, but it's eFax, and we have one for each team. So I'm going to press, this one is save. Okay. So I saved the RPA. I'm sorry, I saved the listing agreement for sellers. I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on seller exclusion. I'm always going to check listing agreement. Okay. Dated, I'm going to keep blank. It's going to be into our CRMLS. And every time I take a SELM, remember, what's an SELM? When we take a listing and get it signed today, legally, if we just get the listing agreement signed, we have to put it in the MLS within 48 hours. Every single time we take listings, we always put them in 7, 10, 14 days later. So we have to take the exclusion document, which is this, fill it out this way, click on 7B as in boy, and when we're physically there, we sign or we hand fill in the date that it's actually going to go in the MLS. You with me? So that document's pretty simple. Fill that in. I'm going to go back, and the representative capacity document is to the listing agreement. If I have a seller that's tax records show it under an LLC, a trust, a corporation, this has to be done. Okay, so I'll just check that. I leave everything else blank, and I can just fill it in if I need it. And then the last document you don't have to do anything about right now is an avid. So what I just showed you, and what I'm going to do, watch this. It's already been saved, right? Now I'm going to go back to my list. Now if I go back to my dashboard, now imagine I'm going on to an appointment this afternoon, right? I'm actually going on one tomorrow, and I'm going to press transactions like we all do. I'm going to click new transaction. I'm going to click new listing. Name of the property, I'll just do a sample 123 Elm Street, right? Irvine, randomly. Residential, active template. I'm going to click Fred said seller listing taken, which I just created. I'm going to press save, and boom, what pops up? When I go to documents, all 4 of them, what pops up? Already pre-filled in, the basic things that are just repetitive, right? See that? I'm going to fill in an address. All of this has been pre-filled in for me. All I got to do is put in the dates, put in the address, leave the price blank because we're going to sign it at the listing agreement or listing presentation, and then I'm going to go from there. You with me? And I can do the same exact thing, and I can create a buyer-based template. Robert and I had a great conversation yesterday because he has a specific investors he's working with or he's been working with, and he knows every single time he writes this cash investor flipper offer for, he has the same RPA written the same way every single time. So if he wants to write an offer, he goes in there and in 3 minutes plugs in the actual property address information and presses save, sends it DocuSign, and game over. So templates are an efficient way that we can create our documents internally. Very easy for us to set up as agents, and we don't have to rely on our admin staff, as busy as they can get, to wait 2 or 3 days to set up a template for us. We can literally do it in 5 minutes on our laptop anywhere we're at. So, easy topic for today, but when used properly is extremely important. So, any questions about templates? Good? So if I don't hear from you, it's good, right?
Yep.
Cool. So watch this. That's the template. So I'm going to save this. Hold on.